She wears number 22. She plays forward. She's a junior. She's Hadley Jensen. She wears 24. She's a guard. She's a junior. She's Shantae Dustin. The Lady Rams are coached by Stuart Hepworth, assisted by Kurt Thornton, Fred Apron, Nathan Costa. For the Lady Eagles from American Leadership Academy, a senior. And guard, she wears number 3, Mari Stady. She's a senior. Point guard, number 4, Delilah Rodriguez. And at center, a senior, number 13, Abby Bean. A senior forward, number 14, Rachel O'Connell. And a senior playing guard, number 23, Michaela Rye.
Tournament time. This is the play-in game, but it's still state tournament.
It's a state game, and in 2A basketball with 16 teams advancing to today, to pare that down to an 8-team tournament, which will commence next Thursday, Friday, Saturday at Southern Utah University. One of our sponsors, Doug.
Yeah, they are. They host and they are a sponsor for us.
And to pare that down to 8, it's a single elimination, one and done tournament, and that's what we're facing tonight.
And tomorrow, we got the South Sevier boys tomorrow.
South Sevier in their red uniforms with white trim.
And we have Sorensen jumping against Bean. We know a Bean in our area, and she's about this tall also. And Bean gets the tip, and she goes to her teammate O'Connell. They go down, and the shot is put up and no good by Staley. And we're going to call a foul on the very first play. Foul is on number 22, Hadley Jensen. She picks up her first.
Well, and American Leadership Academy got that ball across the three-point line on the right side, got it down real quick and low, and went hard to the basket and drew the foul.
Steely has 2. She rattles the first one home. I've always enjoyed the girls' ball because the ball goes in just a bit easier. Same rim, smaller ball, and it's a little more forgiving at the rim. Steely is up with the second one. Nice spin on it. Look good. A lot of spin on it, in fact. 2-0. ALL leads the Lady Rams. And we have a press on it. It's a one-person press. And now it turns into more. South Sevier breaks it with a couple of real nice passes. Dustin with the ball out front. She goes down in the corner to Sorensen. Sorensen back to Dustin. Over on the wing to Palmer. Palmer way down in the corner.
Boy,
nice skip hit to Newby.
American Leadership has dropped into a 2-3 zone now, Doug.
Shots for passing the ball well against the zone. That's how you beat a zone. Now a little penetration back out front again to Dustin. Dustin to Newby. Back to Dustin. She drives, beats her defender. She goes back out front to Newby. To Dustin. Way over in the corner. Sorensen with the ball. She drives to the top of the key. Can't get anything. No shot for Dustin, and a shot is missed from the corner by Newby, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Rams, and it'll be ALA, American Leadership Academy's ball.
A little too tentative that time. I thought they had a couple shots they should have, put up, but early jitters today.
Almost no penetration by the Rams. Now out front, Rodriguez, who they claim is a scorer, and a nice defense there. Forced out of bounds. Newby forced out number 23 Wide, and Wide, they gave the ball back to ALA. Didn't understand that. I thought they may have called a foul, but they didn't. Rodriguez out front does a nice spin dribble. She gets it over on the wing to her teammate Staley, and she shoots and misses. It's picked up on the other side by Wide. Wide shoots and misses it. South Sevier gets the ball.
And what a great box out that time by Hadley Jensen, number 22. On both shots, she made a good box out there and forced a foul on American Leadership Academy, and that's going to go on Bean, number 13 for the Lady Eagles.
And I wouldn't think the Eagles want to get Bean in foul trouble. She's their big center.
Yeah, she looks like she's 6 foot.
1-3 press is on. It's a late press. South Sevier easily breaks it. A jump shot from the wing is no good by Sorensen, and now the ball is. We have a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against the Eagles, number 13.
And
did she say Bean again?
They
I
took
swear
that foul
she
on
said
Bean.
1-3.
No, they've switched it to
23.
Ride,
There we
Michaela
go.
Ride. But nice
That
move
would
by
have been devastating.
nice move by Bailey Newby as she's kind of slid along the baseline, able to pick up that rebound and go right up strong with it.
Interesting foul shot method by Newby. She gets ready. She steps sideways with the step, then come back in for a little momentum and puts it up. She misses her first one. Sideways and back. And this one looks better. Off the back of the rim, no good. Kept alive.
Nice hustle rebound that time by Sorensen.
She goes back out front to Newby. Dustin over on the wing to Palmer. Palmer goes down the corner to Sorensen. Sorensen loses the dribble, picks it back up. 2 minutes gone, 2-0, ALA. Dustin back way in the corner to Newby. She skip passes out front. Palmer with the ball. Another skip pass down in the corner to Sorensen. Still the zone going on for ALA. 2-3 zone. Not too extended. Bounce pass finally inside. First time they've gone inside. Back out front and a long three is missed by Newby out there. Rebound by South Sevier. They're going to call
They get Sorensen with the offensive rebound, then they called her for traveling.
Okay, I thought maybe 3 seconds couldn't have been on the shot. It had to be traveling.
But a positive note, South Sevier is crashing the glass. One weakness of the 2-3 zone is you give up second chance opportunities. South Sevier just needs to get them to fall.
Not many shots, maybe 2 so far. A lob pass to break the press by the Rams. They go inside nicely to Staley, and Staley makes the basket. She has all 4 points for ALA.
And she got a lot of forgiveness on that rim. Hit strong and bounced back, and
Just died,
4-0 ALA.
Now South Sevier, Palmer with the ball. She goes inside for penetration, and the ball is caught in there by Jensen. They're going to call a foul on Jensen for getting the arm also.
What a nice position move. She came across that to the elbow on the right side, asked for the ball, a really good strong fake and drop step to the basket.
Bean picks up her second foul, I believe.
Boy, that's a good, Hadley did a great job that time, taking the action to Bean.
Yes, it is Bean's second foul. Going to the line to shoot and miss. Her first shot is Jensen. She'll have another. And Parsons goes in for South Sevier. Also entering Jenica Aston, and Macy Parsons.
Bailey Newby to take a rest for South Sevier, and Hadley Jensen will shoot the second of 2.
This looks better. This short, no good. Rebound comes off to Wide. Ahead on the wing to Staley. Staley puts up a shot, misses, and the ball is loose. It's finally picked up by Wide again. Rodriguez out front. She's the ball handler and the scorer, and she traveled on it, but she was fouled to cause the travel. South Sevier said she did travel. Foul is on number 13. Palmer. I agree she traveled, but she was hit hard before. She goes on. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back.
Centricom is now serving Manti with high-speed internet. With speeds up to 50 megabits available in nearly every community in Sevier, Juab, and Sanpete County, you can finally get the bandwidth you need. Stream more, share more, and get more faster. Call 1-800-427-8449 or visit Centricom.com for more information. Not available in all areas, but we're working on it.
Delilah Rodriguez makes both foul shots. It is 6-0 ALA right now. South Sevier has had that one good look at the basket is all.
Well, in ALA, 4 for 5 for the foul line. South Sevier, 0 for 4.
Down on the wing to Parsons. She shoots a jumper outside and makes it, and it was only a 2.
But good looking look for Parsons as she came off that. Kind of floated through the air. Good jump shot, and it's 6-2.
Pinned in the corner is ALA. They go back out front. Almost a travel by Staley out there. They're a little looser on the travel calls with the ladies. They do a lot of bouncing before they shoot. Rodriguez down in the corner. All the way across on the other side to Wide. Wide drive, shoots an off-balance hanger, and a nice rebound inside by Sorensen from South Sevier.
And South Sevier doing an excellent job boxing out on that possession.
She gives the ball back to Dustin, to Palmer, back out to Sorensen at top. 2-3 zone still. And it's a back-off zone. They just backed off in unison, allowing South Sevier the outside. And a nice three-pointer outside by Sorensen. It is no good. It's picked up on the rebound by Rodriguez for the Eagles. She comes down, and they're going to call a push foul on Dustin.
I think they're going to get Bree Palmer for that from the backside, Doug.
And let's see who they get.
That'll be her second foul.
And they are a little slow putting them up here.
Yeah, it was definitely on 13.
Palmer. Palmer picks up her second foul, and she will come out on the next dead ball. ALA Eagles have the ball. Penetration by Staley. She goes back over on the wing to Lee, who's in the ballgame. Rodriguez out front, almost double dribbles, does a nice spin move, and finger roll, 5-footer right in front, and she picks up her 4th point of the ballgame. Staley and Rodriguez have all the points.
And she spun back into that left hand, and I thought they kind of favored her to the right, and she came back hard to the left.
8-2, ALA leads this ballgame. 3 minutes left here in the ballgame. Parsons. Now it's
into Hadley Jensen.
Ball. Jensen shoots misses uncontested. She thought she had something coming, and the rebound by Ashton for the Eagles. Stolen from behind nicely by Dustin. Shante has 3 defenders on her. She beats 2 of them, goes in for the layup, and they're going to call a foul. I believe it's a shooting foul.
And that was a nice move by Shanny. She stole the ball in the front court, took it coast to coast down there. I thought she got bumped about the foul line, but was strong enough to get to the rim there.
Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back. 8-2 ALA.
Springtime is approaching, and it's time to make sure your lawnmower is in tip-top shape. Instead of going through the hassle of loading, hauling, unloading your lawnmower to have it serviced, just so you can do it all over again to get it home, call Larry Lim from Sevier Senior Services. Sevier Senior Services will go to your home to service your lawnmower for only $34.95 for a push mower, $59.95 for a riding mower. Call Larry Lim and Sevier Senior Services today, 659-1710. That's 659-1710.
Good news, Dustin makes her second one. Again, almost a double dribble by Rodriguez.
Sammy Lindgren in for South Sevier, replacing Bree Palmer with 2 fouls.
8-3, the Eagles have the Rams now. Rodriguez out front, she's double teamed. Over on the wing to Lee. Lee clears. And it's a cross-court pass picked off by the South Sevier Rams. And Jensen goes down, and she's knocked down. The ball on the floor. Nobody went after it. They're going to call a jump ball. You'll see a lot of jump balls in girls basketball. South Sevier will have possession. 8-3, they trail here, but they do have the ball. And back into the game is Staley.
Kelby Curtis will be into the lineup, and she's going to give Hadley Jensen
you're right.
a rest. So we got Parsons, Curtis, Dustin, Lindgren, and Sorensen on the court for the Lady Rams.
2:09 left here in the first quarter. 8-3. American leadership leads the ball game. Over on the wing to Parsons. She drives to the middle. Goes to Dustin. Dustin looking inside. Back to Parsons. Nice tight zone by the Eagles now. And a hard pass inside. It's not handled by Curtis. And the ball is stolen. Rodriguez has it for the American leadership. She dribbles through the pin in the corner. Contact, no call. Over on the other side. And it's swatted away in there by Dustin, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles.
Good effort by Dustin that time. And Doug, one thing that stands out, American Leadership Academy doing a good job with the ball security. Only 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
And they're handling the pressure right now.
No risky passes. In fact, not much chance for turnover. Rodriguez goes clear out front to Staley. Back to Rodriguez, and she travels. She was slightly bumped early in the defense by Parsons. Parsons backed off. Then she fell down. She gets a travel. And there's the turnover we were talking about they've avoided. Parsons smartly backed off there, allowed her to fall down, and she traveled. Now the press is off. Parsons handles the ball on the side. They come out on her finally and box her in. She's looking for help, and now she gets tied up, and it was a 5-second count just before the jump ball. Would have been ALA's ball anyway, but they do waste of possessions. Parsons was pinned. 1:11 timeout called. 8-3. ALA leads South Sevier ladies. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Zions Bank,
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Coveview Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
This sports broadcast, Robinson Transport continues their efforts to help keep the local economy strong and supply the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. For the best in topsoil, gravel, construction equipment, and concrete work, see Robinson Transport, joining in the effort to make Sevier and Sanpete a great place to live. And remember, please drive safely. From Robinson Transport in Salina.
And ALA with the ball. Rodriguez throws up a three and makes it. She has 7 points in the ball game. That makes it 11-3 South Sevier with 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And Fullenby into the ball game, goes between her legs and is turned over, picked up by Staley. Staley brings it down, swatted and stolen by Dustin. Dustin's going to have a layup. It's swatted out of bounds by Rodriguez cleanly. I don't think
they're going to call a foul on Rodriguez.
Oh, they are.
Out of position. The reason is
she reached.
Shanny was able to get that ball on the right side and made Rodriguez kind of reach through.
Got mostly ball there, but it was an ugly reach across.
Credit Dustin. That's 2 steals. She's taken.
33 seconds left, almost 34. Parsons inbounds to Fullenbaugh, back out front. Beat to Parsons, back to Fullenbaugh. Dustin with the ball. Curtis in the corner there, not looking for a shot right now. 16 seconds left.
Down
back
to 10.
out front to Parsons. Dustin. Inside for a jumper, no good by Curtis. And rebounded by Rodriguez. They don't know there's only 2 seconds left. And Dustin not giving her a chance to shoot. So the first quarter score here from Orem, Utah is 11 for the Eagles from American Leadership Academy and 3 for the South Sevier Lady Rams. We'll be back in a minute.
His influence was so far-reaching you couldn't even put a number on it.
It was the boy, not the game. He was making good young men out of them.
In order to build a small community, you have to be involved.
Kent is the TV and FM translator king of the world.
Just thick black smoke hitting us really hard, really fast, intense heat.
The Sport Keeper is a family-owned sporting goods business serving the needs of team sports for over 30 years. The Sport Keeper provides excellent customer service and will always provide you and your team with performance-enhancing gear. Each time, every time. The Sport Keeper, making you and your team a winner.
Only at Winger's Roadhouse Grill.
We're back from Orem. 8 minutes left in the first half. The start of the second quarter. 11 for the Lady Eagles and 3 for the South Sevier Lady Rams. And South Sevier into a bit of a press right now. They got it cornered in, and she gets rid of it. Wide with the ball, back to Wide. She goes over to Rodriguez. Inside to Bean, who's back in the game. Rodriguez shoots, almost makes it. And a nice hustle rebound there by Staley. She goes back out to Rodriguez. Bean inside, shoots, misses, and a beautiful rebound by Sorensen.
When they needed that, they'd given him 2 shots, but down 11-3, South Sevier really needs to generate an offensive flow, and the ball's stolen away by Rodriguez.
Parsons tried to get it inside, could not. Behind the back dribble, and she lost it on the behind the back, threw it over her teammate Staley's head, and South Sevier will have the ball with 7:24 left here in the half.
And Hadley Jensen back in, replacing Curtis.
Curtis a little bigger than her sister, played a couple years ago, a little taller.
And I was impressed with Hadley's positioning, and since Abby Bean, 13, the post player's gone out for American Leadership Academy, South Sevier has not capitalized.
A long shot by Sorensen from the corner is no good. And the ball is being brought down right now by Wide. Wide goes over on the corner to Staley. She spins, loses her defender, and hits the front of the rim and goes in with a little 6-footer. Picks up her 6th point of the ball game. That makes it 13-3, and South Sevier struggling to get their offense going right now. Parsons down to Sorensen, back out to Parsons. Sorensen trying to go inside with it now. She does get it inside. Jensen inside, and she's going to almost lose the jump ball. They do call a jump ball.
Will stay South Sevier's possession. Changed on the quarter.
6:39, 13-3, 10-point lead by American Leadership. Parsons inbounds the ball to inside, in and out by Dustin, and the ball is run down in the quarter by Fullenbaugh.
Good hustle by Fullenbaugh to keep it alive.
Inside to Jensen. Back in the corner, not looking for the shot. Now Parsons shoots a jumper and makes it about 12 feet out on the angle. Parsons picks up her 4th point of the ball game.
4th point on 2 consecutive shots, and both kind of the same shot on different sides of the court.
Just a little shorter that time, 13-5. ALA leads South Sevier. The press is on. Almost steal it. Rodriguez looks inside. It's swatted away and retained by Fullenbaugh. Back out front to Wide. Wide shoots and misses. Parsons keeps it alive. Finally, Dustin picks it up off the floor. Nobody went after it. Dustin dribbles the full length to the floor. She goes down in the corner. And Parsons back across with the same angle. This is a 3-pointer by Parsons. And that gives her 7 points for the ball game. 8 is all they have.
On 3-for-3 shooting.
13-8 is the score. Nice run by the Rams. And the ball's thrown out of bounds. And Staley looked away and could not handle it.
And South Sevier's defensive intensity has increased, and it's given ALA troubles. Sammy Lindgren's going to be back into the game and replacing Fullenbach.
I'm going to have trouble with Lindgren and Jensen. They got the same hairdo, same color, and about the same build. Lindgren plays outside. It looks like Jensen is inside. That might help. Lindgren with the ball over to Dustin. Parsons down the corner. She's pinned. Beats her lady and shoots a jumper off the back. Looked good, was not. And the rebound by O'Connell. Big red-headed girl plays inside with Bean. Over to the left side to Wide. Wide down on the baseline to Lee. Lee back out to Wide. Wide loses the ball. It's on the floor. Luckily it goes to ALA, and a jump shot is no good by Staley, and the rebound by Parsons.
Boy, and they've kind of figured out to ALA right now. A lot better defensive possessions right now for South Sevier, and it's given ALA troubles.
Sorensen, Dustin, Lindgren now to Parsons. She's back out front to into Jensen. Jensen banks one up and in, and she is fouled. A nice shot by Jensen, quick.
What a great pass by Shanny Dustin that time. And Doug Hadley, really, she's not the tallest post player, but she's got great lower body strength and great positioning.
One of the key players for the Eagles, Staley picks up her 2nd foul.
So a little bit of foul trouble for the Eagles with Staley with 2 and also Bean with 2. And they're going to bring 45 into the ball game, and 45 is not on our roster.
Even there?
No. We'll just have to call her number 45.
Number
Doug.
45.
So far, foul shooting been a little bit of trouble for South Sevier. Just 1 for 6. Hadley's shot makes it 2 for 7.
2 for 7. She picks her 3rd point up at 13-11, and all of a sudden, South Sevier's back in this ball game.
Well, and it's a 8-0 run for South Sevier. Trailing 13-3, they're back in here, 13-11.
This is the familiar X defense with 2 girls pinned in the corner, and the ball is hung on to nicely by Lee, luckily. Number 45 goes inside to, a falling down O'Connell shot, and O'Connell gets the 2, and I don't know if she knew where that was going. It banked in, though.
That's just a good shot. Good defense. I thought she got good position on her. She just made a nice shot.
Lindgren. Parsons back to Lindgren. Goes inside to Jensen. Jensen's in trouble. She goes out to Justin, and she makes it. Shawnee Dustin makes a 2.
It's a 3-pointer, and that's the 2nd 3-pointer for the Lady Rams, and they're within 2.
15-14, down only 1. Good hustle there. They're going to call a foul, and it could go against South Sevier.
Rodriguez. And that'll be a shooting. That's a bonus. 1-1 for Sammy Lindgren at the foul line. Chance to take a lead right here.
Rodriguez picks up her 2nd foul of the ball game.
No, they're going to switch that foul. Looks like on And they're going to give it to number 3, Staley.
Staley, her third. No. Rodriguez, they gave it to Rodriguez. They're slow getting it up.
But that's Rodriguez, Bean, and Staley with 3 points. Lindgren shot up and good.
1-1 for Lindgren. She'll have another one. Her first point of the game.
And we are tied.
Bean comes back in. No, this is Aston. Jessica Aston. She's the same size as Bean. Same hairdo, too. Lindgren makes both.
And South Sevier has the first lead of the game, 16-15.
3 points for Lindgren. Now the press is still on for the Rams. Shantae Dustin. She hits it into backcourt, but it's saved back by Lee. Now Lee loses. Lindgren's hustling. She pounces it.
Dustin.
Back to Lundgren. Lundgren shoots and misses an easy layup. She thought she had some resistance. Did not.
What a hustle play by Shantae Dustin. She's going to fill that on her elbow tomorrow.
Rodriguez from Austin. Down in the corner to Austin. Back out to Rodriguez for the Eagles. She penetrates. Nice bounce pass inside to an open number 45, and she makes it. We still don't know her name. She might be in this deal. I think they have the roster.
She's going to be in the Desert News tomorrow because she just got 2 points. And
good position. Inside to Jensen. She goes up, shoots. Partially blocked this time by Austin, and she is not able to make it. And Rodriguez comes out, loses it. And again, Shani's on the floor again. Shani is, and she.
I'll tell you, you got to love that as a coach. As Dustin is going down,
she got one earlier and hung on to it.
2 possessions in a row. She's diving for the basketball. She wants to win.
Jump ball. They're going to give it this time to ALA. Wide into Rodriguez. Rodriguez almost in forecourt when she backed him, but she wasn't fully in there. She drives over the top. A charge by Rodriguez. That is her third foul, and that is bad news for ALA.
That's third, and Lindgren kind of baited her into that because Dustin had the backcourt pressure, and she forced her into the front court, and she just ran Sammy Lindgren down.
And they're going to leave her in.
With
Coach
3
is
fouls.
Asking how many she's got.
They only have 2 on the board, but that's 3.
Yeah. Back over to South Sevier, the Rams. That was Palmer. Into Jensen, back out to Dustin, and Dustin fires in a 3.
It was 5. Sorensen for 2.
Was that a 2? That was Sorensen. It was Sorensen. It was only a 2.
Ooh.
South Sevier with the lead by 1. That ball is knocked out of bounds.
Dustin's going to pick up a foul here, a quick one.
And Dustin picks up her first foul of the ball game.
Only the 5th team foul.
2:11 left in this.
Boy, what a risk right now. What a risk with Rodriguez.
Yeah,
for 3.
she has 3 fouls. And a bullet pass clear over on the other side. Rodriguez shoots a long 3. Looks good, is not. And a nice outside rebound by Lee. She goes back out front wide. Inside almost stolen away. Ooh, could have been a travel there. Rodriguez dribbles through traffic, throws one up and can't get it, and it's knocked out of bounds. And I believe it went off of South Sevier. Number 13, Palmer, got her hand on it. Parsons comes back in.
And Parsons kind of was the one that kind of triggered the scoring.
Yeah,
she
made some baskets.
She hit 3 out of 4 from the field in this first half.
O'Connell comes back in, and wide goes out. Number 23, number 45 stays in. Don't know her name yet. Oh, off the back pad. But really good was it Rodriguez, and she picked it up and put it in.
Boy, she's a nice player, Doug.
She bounced off one of the Rams and picked it up and put it in the basket. Dustin goes down. Time count was on. She finally got rid of it. Parsons drives, stops, doesn't shoot. Back out to Dustin. Clear across in the corner to Sorensen. Palmer with the ball. She goes back to Dustin. Dustin shoots off the backboard, no good. And the rebound by Austin. Rodriguez almost traveled. She goes out of bounds, comes back in and gets it. Because it was knocked out, they allowed it. She goes to Austin. Austin shoots and misses, and a rebound. A lot of contact by Palmer. She hangs on to the ball.
56 seconds. South Sevier down 1.
Parsons.
Travel.
Fake, a travel by Palmer. It looked bad. I don't know which foot she used for a pivot foot, but it looked like a travel.
Yeah, I think if you watch that on tape, I'm not sure she traveled.
Yeah, I mean either, but it looked bad. It really did. It's as if I'm changing my pivot foot because I haven't established one, but it looked like she had. Inside stolen by Parsons. Nice jump in front pass. And Dustin brings it across. Back to Palmer. To Dustin to Parsons. Parsons on the opposite wing where she's been hot. Palmer drives, goes inside to Jensen. Jensen spins and shoots a little looper. Look good, was not. And Rodriguez with the ball. She looks at the clock, 19 seconds left. She is fouled almost, not
South
quite.
Sevier has a foul to give, only 5 team right here.
45 with the ball. She dribbles, goes up and shoots. It looks good, but it's short. Parsons with another rebound. 6 seconds left. She goes down. She slips and falls. They call it travel with 3 seconds left. She was trying to look to shoot. Somebody jumped in front of her, O'Connell, and her feet slipped out from under her.
Now, South Sevier does have a foul to give right here with 3 seconds, you know.
But they wouldn't know that. I know they don't.
Make him take it out of bounds.
Rodriguez, she's going to try and get a shot off. She's got 2 players on her. And contact at the buzzer, no call. And so the home team, ALA Eagles, lead only by 1 at halftime. And this is our Southern Utah University halftime show. And it's 19 for ALA, 18 for the South Sevier Lady Rams. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in San Pete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Amerilite, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and comfort, check out the full line of RVs at Jorgensen's Honda. Dennis or Mike can help you out. Stop by today at 980 South Cove View Road in Richfield, or give them a call at 435-896-6408.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Coveview Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
His influence was so far-reaching you couldn't even put a number on it.
It was the boy, not the game. He was making good young men out of them.
In order to build a small community, you have to be involved.
Kent is the TV and FM translator king of the world.
Just thick black smoke hitting us really hard, really fast, intense heat.
The Sport Keeper is a family-owned sporting goods business serving the needs of team sports for over 30 years. The Sport Keeper provides excellent customer service and will always provide you and your team with performance-enhancing gear. Each time, every time. The Sport Keeper, making you and your team a winner.
My name is Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in San Pete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Amerilite, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and comfort, check out the full line of RVs at Jorgensen's Honda. Dennis or Mike can help you out. Stop by today at 980 South, Coveview Road in Richfield, or give them a call at 435-896-6408.
They can listen to satellite radio, they can listen to their iPod, but they don't give you local content. The local radio station can do that.
So my dad always told us, if you guys want to make a lot of money, you're going to have to move where the people are. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to stay here.
One thing that all the people that live here have in common is that they all chose this place, and they could probably make better money somewhere else. And so we're all here because we love this place.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is the brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new climb gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
Once
and we're going to have to get him back from him eventually.
Well,
and I think he's talking about the fouls. They did not show on the score that Rodriguez had 3 fouls.
Well, and on our stat sheet, the fouls
don't matter.
They have been keeping fouls there. So, but it's going to be South Sevier ball here, 19-18. The second quarter outscored the.
They trail 19-18.
Yeah, but they outscored American Leadership 15-8 in that second quarter.
Now, I'm amazed they have 18 is the way they started the ball game, but they played much better offensively the second quarter. And Palmer with the ball. They start the same 4. Dustin to Newby. Newby throws it away, trying to get it back out to Palmer. Skip pass. And an easy layup for Staley. Staley picks up the first points of the second quarter.
When you throw that skip pass, you got to get it above eye level there.
21-18 into Jensen. She backdoors down the baseline to Sorensen. Back out front to Palmer, to Dustin. Newby with the ball. She bounces into Jensen. Jensen's got bigger girls. She did a shuffle step. She knew it. She traveled. A turnover for the Lady Rams.
Well, they got the ball down low to her, and then the double team comes. I think she waited just a little bit longer. She has to go up strong or kick that ball out.
She actually had 3 defenders on her, all bigger than her, and it caused a travel. A little press is on it. It's the X. They go inside to throw it away. Jensen picks it up on the backside. She gives it to Dustin. Dustin down to Newby. Newby trying to get into Jensen. It's knocked away. Newby gets it in the corner. She goes back out front to Justin, who swats it back to her. Now it's in front to Palmer. Palmer down on the corner to Sorensen. Palmer back out front. Over to Dustin. Dustin drives. Nobody slows her down. She banks it up. And they're going to call a foul on number 13.
23 they're going to get. And that's Michaela Ride. And
Yeah,
good
Ride.
job by Shante. She's
Why do I call her
slashing
Ride?
there.
It's Ride, W-R-I. Ride.
And Dustin has a good skill of kind of slide through a defender and slash into the basket.
And she makes her first foul shot. That makes it 21-19. Has a chance to get the Lady Rams back within 1. This one looks good in dead center. And we have a 21-20 ball game, and South Sevier picks up a little momentum finally out of half.
And they're in that 1-2-2 press, that X press right now, giving American Leadership trouble.
And almost lost inside is O'Connell as she finally is fouled, and they're going to call it on
They're going to call it on Bree Palmer.
Palmer. Foul is on Palmer, her 3rd foul. She's coming out. Parsons will come in for her.
And Parsons kind of gave him a little spark in that second
Yes, she
quarter,
did.
I thought.
Her shooting was good, and her floor game was good. Macy
3 out of 4 from the floor.
now to O'Connell. She's pinned in the corner. She takes a little walk.
Traveled, good call.
And the official saw her.
That was an
She
excellent
got
call
out
by
of
the official.
Trap.
You know, she drew the contact after the travel,
Yeah.
and some people might have given her that, but that was definitely a travel.
Well, the way out of the trap was to run, so she did, and Jenica Aston is going to come in. Down in the corner. Palmer with the ball. She goes back out to Parsons, and she nails a 3.
And
South Sevier takes the lead.
And she is 4 for 5 from the floor and 2 for 2 for three-point range, and ALA has seen enough. And we will take a timeout, and we will
2-point
be
lead
back.
for the Rams.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Sometimes the best thing going is right in your own backyard. Money. Snow College is ranked 6th out of 1,200 two-year colleges all across this nation, and we're getting better. Give us a call or stop by for a tour and find out how you can be part of the excitement of attending one of America's top 10 colleges.
ALA basketball.
Right to Staley. She shoots it. Staley lays on the floor, rolls over, and they tie her up. South Sevier wants a travel there. Could easily have been.
That's an offensive foul or travel there.
And it could have been a foul, too. But Staley ran into somebody. They called a travel, gave her a break.
Staley kind of got lost and kind of extended that elbow, and South Sevier kind of backed off and let her fall.
They don't have it up yet. They're slow to put them up here. South Sevier down in the corner. Palmer with the long shot. No, it's Parsons. She can't get it. And rebound by Austin. No, it's Bean back in the game. Bean with the rebound. Staley penetrates. Almost travels again. They're going to call a foul. She was coming off somebody's leg. And the foul is on number 24, Dustin. Shante picks up her second. Shani.
Hey, let's go. Play some defense.
And it's going to be on the baseline for ALA. 23-21, South Sevier leads. Do have a little momentum going right now. 5:36 left in the third period. Rodriguez gets the ball inbounds to Ride. Ride dribbles around back to Rodriguez. She can't get the shot. Parsons almost steals it. Rodriguez finally turns, penetrates, goes in over to Bean, and it goes out of bounds, almost off Bean. She saved it. She did not save it. She tried to get it back into Austin. She was on the line.
Boy, and that's 3 possessions in a row without American leadership getting a shot off and the defensive pressure for South Sevier paying off.
Dustin comes across over to Lindgren. Parsons stopped on the baseline. And she bounces it off somebody's foot, saves it.
Smart
she
play.
was in trouble. Smart dribble by Parsons off the leg of one of the
Abby
Eagles.
Bean. Yeah.
Because she was in trouble. She was down in the corner with 2 girls all over her.
That's one way to reload that gun.
Yeah. She will throw the ball inbounds. Out front to Jensen. Jensen goes over to Parsons. She throws a bullet pass over to Shawnee, and Shawnee shoots it, but Parsons gets the rebound on the other side. She was standing on the out-of-bounds line when she did.
It's a good look. Got the open shot, just short.
23-21, South Sevier leads. And I think they're happy to be right where they are right now. Staley throws it across it, picked off by
Sorensen.
Sorensen goes to Dustin. Dustin's fouled hard by Staley. Staley, I'd say, picks up her 4th foul.
Excellent possession. And that time, American leadership tried to throw the side-to-side pass. Sorensen read it like a free safety, got the ball down to Dustin, and she picked up the foul. We're going to see McKenna Anderson back in.
I show Staley with 4 and Rodriguez with 3, but they only have her with 3, so we'll say I'm wrong. South Sevier has the ball on the baseline. Parsons into the corner to Shani, and she throws the ball over to her teammate
Parsons,
and it goes off her leg out of bounds. A little point-blank pass, maybe too hard, and Parsons unable to handle it.
Boy, and South Sevier not capitalizing. Stolen away by Dustin, and she's going to go in for a layup.
And she makes it. Rodriguez just kind of didn't handle the ball. Dustin was right there and took advantage of it.
Biggest lead of the game. Stolen away by Dustin again.
This time she's going to have another one. Rodriguez goes in, almost fouls her, and she has 4 points in a matter of 3 or 4 seconds. And a timeout by ALA as South Sevier's jumped up to a 27-21 lead. And let's take a break. We'll be back. South Sevier up by 6.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Covey Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
His influence was so far-reaching you couldn't even put a number on it.
It was the boy, not the game. He was making good young men out of them.
In order to build a small community, you have to be involved.
Kent is the TV and FM translator king of the world.
Just thick black smoke hitting us really hard, really fast, intense heat.
South Sevier 21, 2 steals by Dustin to and get layups, and Rodriguez was right on her. She stole them from Rodriguez both times. One was Rodriguez gave her, and the other one was just she did it.
And she had 3 steals in the first half, so that's 6 steals for Dustin.
Staley over to Ride. Ride looking back to Staley. Now they finally get it across. Almost stolen by Parsons. She throws it back to Ride and almost cut off. Jensen has a shot at it. Knocked away. Picked off inside by
Dustin.
It's off her foot, and it was off her foot. Nice job. 45 was Anderson, McKenna Anderson, and she has 35 in our roster. But she knocked it off Dustin after the steal leg, and American Leadership will have the ball on the baseline, trailing by 6. 4:14 left in the third period. Austin goes out.
Well, Dustin came into this game with 69 steals, and she's going to add a bunch to it today.
Staley shoots one from the wing, and Parsons keeps it alive. Over the back.
Good box out by Macy Parsons
picks up
that
her
time.
Third foul, yep. Bean went right over the back of Parsons, and Parsons kept the ball alive. South Sevier had it anyway, but she gives Bean her third foul.
And that was all set up by that box out in good position by Parsons. She had nowhere to go but to back off her foul, and she chose to go over.
Lindgren loses the ball, picks it back up to Dustin. Jensen pops out. Now we have a little crisscross going. Jensen opens up for her. She stops, bounces it over to Lindgren. Lindgren gets a jump ball out of it, luckily. Oh, no, it was Jensen that got the jump ball.
Boy, not a good pass that time.
Nice job because South Sevier retains the ball. The pass did not get to her. She reached in and got it anyway. Rodriguez back into the ball game. Now foul trouble not such a factor with Rodriguez. 3 this late in the game isn't a big deal. Oh, off the back, and shots missed, no good. Picked up by Jensen. She's inside. She gets it out of there. And Lindgren over on the wing now. Dustin, reach in, no foul. Parsons penetrates, stumbles, falls. They're going to call a jump ball. It could have been a travel. Parsons fortunately ended up just getting a jump ball out of that. And it will be possession of the American Leadership. 3:34 left here in the third quarter. South Sevier still leading by 6. Nobody scored here for a minute or so. Rodriguez is working against Dustin. She stole it twice from her. Now the ball is to, who's number 2? I don't have number 2 either.
Well, that's Lexi Johnson for ALA. Stolen away again.
This time it is stolen down underneath by
Hadley Jensen. It was tipped away by the guards of South Sevier, and Hadley kind of cleaned it up
you
down
said
there.
Johnson?
Yeah, that's
number 2. Nice job by Justin to go in and shoot. She might get the roll here. She does not. She did pick up the foul, though, and it was Johnson that fouled her.
She caught Johnson. She got her on her hip, tried to go with that left hand, got it up to the rim, just didn't get it to bounce. Dustin will shoot 2.
Justin had 4, 6, 8, 10. This is a chance for her 11th point. She makes it. She will have another.
Dustin averaging 12 on the season. She can get there with this shot.
Austin in for Bean, about the same size. Haven't seen a whole lot of difference in the two. Dustin shoots, in and out, no good. Kept alive by Jensen, but it was knocked out of bounds, and it will be American Leadership's ball. Nice job by Jensen to get a hand on that, but she couldn't grab it. 28, 7-point lead, 21, favor of South Sevier. And Rodriguez bringing the ball across against Dustin, and that was a dangerous situation a while ago.
It is, and she's getting rid of the ball a lot quicker, Doug, than she was earlier than that. And that's kind of taking her out of the offense.
And puts it back in. Nice job by Staley to follow up on her missed shot. 28-23, South Sevier leads. Now the press is on. It's a Rodriguez press. Shante comes down. A little good matchup between those two. Parsons pinned in the corner. They call timeout. A job by Hepworth to save a turnover there. Last time Parsons had to bounce it off a foot. This time the coach called timeout. 2:34 left in the third. 28-23. South Sevier wins. Let's go for 30.
The Sport Keeper is a family-owned sporting goods business serving the needs of team sports for over 30 years. The Sport Keeper provides excellent customer service and will always provide you and your team with performance-enhancing gear. Each time, every time. The Sport Keeper, making you and your team a winner.
Proud to
started, she's kind of finished that off, and a 5-point lead for the South Sevier Rams. The Lady Rams do have the ball on the baseline. Parsons will inbounds. Macy looking, gets it to Lindgren back out front. Parsons in the corner. Little zone going on. Reach in, can't get the ball. Back out front to Dustin. Dustin dribbling. Time count is on. She peels her man off on a defender, or lady. Down in the corner, and thrown across, intercepted. South Sevier was the last one in line. Lindgren couldn't get the ball to Parsons. And Wright is inside. She's dribbling around players, and she steps on the baseline, but she was forced out, so they're going to call a foul on number 22.
Hadley Jensen.
Only her second of the ball game. The ball will be on the baseline. 4 fouls against ALA, 3 against South Sevier. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Ball's inbound to Staley. She almost loses it. Now she's trying to put it up, and the ball is taken away by Parsons. However, the jump is called, and it is South Sevier's possession. And every time Parsons has been involved with a jump ball, it's been in favor of South Sevier.
Well, she's strong, and that time she got in there, it's as good as a turnover. You know, Doug, since that first quarter when South Sevier was behind 11-3, 25-12 South Sevier in the second and third period thus far.
Lindgren is taken out, and Newby back in for her. Newby starts. Dustin with the ball, being pushed by Rodriguez. She loses Rodriguez, so the count starts over. Bounce inside to Sorensen. Sorensen's up, no good. Jensen keeps the ball alive, but she came over the back to do it. And it'll be a foul on Jensen, her third in the ball game.
And that's 2 fouls in 18 seconds for her, and she's going to come out. And we'll have Curtis back into the lineup for the Rams, replacing Jensen.
Good effort by Jensen, good hustle. She just had to get over the back to keep that alive. Curtis inside. Rodriguez almost gets it stolen by Lindgren. Now Parson goes out and intimidates Ride. Back to Ride. Oh, Ride in the corner wasn't there, and thank goodness that Johnson was.
And she traveled.
Now, a pressure was on down there, and Johnson again that's twice that Johnson has had trouble.
Well, she got the ball, and she got caught in that trap over there and just traveled.
And we didn't see her till just a few minutes ago.
I think foul trouble's kind of forced the hand of Coach
yeah, he said he was going to play 7 or 8 players.
Mitchell.
He's down to 9 or 10 now. Nice job by Sorensen to save. Curtis with the ball. She goes in the corner to Newby. Newby out to Sorensen. Now she's in a little trouble. Got to get rid of it now, and it is a 5-second count. Gave her plenty. I'd say he gave her at least 5, and she could not get rid of it. Ride with the ball. She goes to Rodriguez, and she bounces off of Newby. Newby picks up her first foul of the ball game. 4 on each team now, 5 on South Sevier. 28-23 there's a score. South Sevier leads in the ball game. 1 minute left in the third period. And thrown in and stole away nicely by Curtis, who was in the right spot. The girl that threw it in turned her head.
Kelby did a good job that time anticipating it, seeing it come to her and going and getting the ball.
Almost stolen by Rodriguez, picked by Curtis. They're going to call a foul on Rodriguez. And not much of a foul, but that is her 4th, I say. They'll give her 3, I'm sure.
I'd probably let that one go, Doug, but what a matchup here with Shanny Dustin and Rodriguez.
It is 4 on Rodriguez. ALA could hardly afford to lose her. Long lob pass into Sorensen. She goes up, and I thought she had got her hand. She missed an easy layup.
I thought she got fouled on it.
Yeah, I may have got the ball, too. Now, steal almost by Curtis. Nice catch by Staley to even keep that ball alive. Out to Ride. Ride goes in and runs. And she ran over Curtis, but she traveled to get there. A good call by the official. Could have called the charge. I thought he did a good job of calling it.
It really wasn't. Kelby did a good job because she gave her 2 choices, travel or pick up an offensive
foul. Put her hands
foul.
right in and protected herself. Nice job. Newby with the ball. She goes back to Dustin. Dustin picks up a screen from Sorensen. She goes in and shoots a layup.
Wow.
She lost everybody on that, including her teammates, and she makes the basket.
Started with a good fake. Thought she was going to come to the left. She went right baseline to the basket.
30-23. Now Rodriguez goes down, and she is fouled, and I think Parsons got her. 1-1.
That'll be the 16th foul on South Sevier.
Give it to Newby. Thank goodness that was only her. And they show her with 3. I have her with 2. ALA will have the ball. 6 fouls on the Rams, 5 on ALA Eagles. Into Rodriguez. She's pinned now. Now she backs into the corner, dribbles between it. Stolen and kept alive by Justin Dist at the buzzer. And again on the floor, she came up holding her hand again. She's been on the floor the whole ball game. And the score at the end of the third quarter, South Sevier 30 and ALA 23. South Sevier leads by 7. We'll be back in a minute.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in San Pete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Amerilite, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and comfort, check out the full line of RVs at Jorgensen's Honda. Dennis or Mike can help you out. Stop by today at 980 South Coveview Road in Richfield, or give them a call at 435-896-6408.
Doug, that first quarter, 27-12 run.
I believe we're back here at the
Orem High School.
Oh,
Backside, baby.
and it's inside, no good.
Bailey, backside. Gotta get there.
That time South Sevier, I thought, kind of let Abby Bean get to the basket down a little bit too low there, Doug, and able to get the inside position and the rebound and the shot.
Bean gets fouled on the play, and it looks like they gave it to, still have Newbie up there. I think she already had 3. We're not on.
Okay.
Bean gets a shot. Bean gets fouled, and she makes her first foul shot, misses her second, and a rebound by Curtis. And now Dustin bringing it across against Rodriguez. Rodriguez, Aisho, has 4 fouls. Only 3. And Dustin goes down, picks it up, laying down, gives it to Parsons, who comes to her rescue. Curtis out top. Just half minute into the fourth quarter, South Sevier leads by 6. That's a lot in girls basketball. Justin goes in and shoots a little hook. No good. Parsons in. And Justin in her fight for it. Parsons finally gets it. Oh, no, it's Curtis. Curtis out front. White, long ponytail. They all look alike. Parsons with the ball.
Macy got fouled that time, but no call.
And they wanted to travel, so it worked out even. Nobody called anything. Dustin with the ball. Takes a screen from Curtis. Goes down in the corner to Parsons. She loses it. Goes and gets it. Stops. Shoots a jumper off the bankboard. No good. Curtis with the rebound. She loses it. Knocked out of bounds for the South Sevier Rams by Parsons, and ALA Eagles will have the ball back into the game for South Sevier is number 22, Jensen. Curtis comes out. 30-24, 6-point lead, 7 minutes left in this game. South Sevier trying to advance to Cedar next week to play in the regular state tournament. Ride with the ball.
Rodriguez kind of weathering the 4-foul situation, Doug.
And almost a charge by Rodriguez, and let's see what they got. They got a foul probably on Curtis. 22 Jensen. That could have gone the other way. It was close. I think she probably got that right. 4 fouls on Jensen. She'll come out. And Fulham ball will come in for her. And the basket is good by Rodriguez, who has not scored the second half until that moment. And that's her 10th point. 9 in the first half. She'll have another one. 30-25, 5-point lead, and that looks good and is. And South Sevier shut her down. Only 4 points for ALA in that third quarter.
Boy, and South Sevier scored 5 more points in the first 3 periods than they did in the earlier match with the ALA.
Parsons passes up a shot. She gets the ball to Sorensen. She turns and dribbles, nobody on her, and she forces up a shot. But she was fortunate. Fullenbaugh fouled her. No, it's Staley fouled her. I show Staley with 5. Let's see what they have. Must have been Fullenbaugh. No, they only have her with 4. Going to the line to shoot is Sorensen. She'll have 2, and the first one is good.
Good release on the ball, kind of held up on her toes that time.
High arch.
Good extension. South Sevier, after starting off 1 for 6 from the foul line, much more competitive right now.
She'll have a second one. Nice arch on the ball. And this one is good also. Nothing but net either one. And back to a 6-point lead for the Rams. 6:33 left. Rodriguez lets the ball roll to keep the clock running, and almost stolen by, and it's kept alive. There could have been a foul on Dustin. Over to Johnson. She shoots and misses, but the rebound goes to Ride. Ride almost traveled into Rodriguez. Back inside to Austin, and Austin turns and puts it in. I know that's Bean.
And Bean did a good job that time. I thought she was too far underneath the backboard, but able to lean out and get a basket.
4-point lead, and Dustin gets fouled by Ride, and Ride picks up only her third foul.
But that's going to be a shooting foul. That should be the 7th team foul.
1-1 for Dustin. 4-point lead again. It goes from 6-7 down to 4. 6:07 left in the ball game. Clock stopped a lot lately. And Shawnee makes her first one. She'll have another one. She earned one there. A timeout before the shot here by South Sevier. Let's take a break. 33-28, South Sevier leads ALA. We'll be back in a minute.
They could listen to satellite radio, they can listen to their iPod, but they don't give you local content. The local radio station can do that.
So my dad always told us, if you guys want to make a lot of money, you're going to have to move where the people are. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to stay here.
One thing that all the people that live here have in common is that they all chose this place, and they could probably make better money somewhere else. And so we're all here because we love this place.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is a brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new Klein gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
The wait is finally over. The new Andy's Market in Monroe is now open for business. Andy's Market is a grocery store and so much more. Check out their low prices and high quality meat and produce. Visit their book exchange and spend a few minutes browsing locally made crafts in the consignment area. Also, come dream with Andy's Market and watch them put the finishing touches on the Treasure Mountain Bakery and Grill. Andy's Market, now open and serving you in Monroe.
And Dustin makes both shots, putting the lead back up to 6. Rodriguez go down, forces one up. Parsons with the rebound. And now she gives it to Dustin. Dustin throws it to an unaware Fullenbaugh, and it's stolen away by Rodriguez. Parsons comes from behind and knocks it loose. Rodriguez on the floor, picked up nicely by Ride. Now back to Rodriguez, and ALA keeps the ball. Staley down in the corner, back to Rodriguez. Little catch between the two, almost a travel by Rodriguez. Ride with the ball, back to Staley. Up to the top, no good. Rodriguez fires a long three short. Kept alive inside nicely by Johnson, and Johnson loses it out of bounds. She went after the ball.
Sassaver's done a good job keeping the ball out of Rodriguez's hands right now. In that first period, it seemed like she had the ball. She was either penetrating, passing, or shooting, but they've kind of made her dish the ball off earlier than I think she wants to.
Yeah, second quarter and the third, she hardly handled the ball at all. The end of the second. Now, South Sevier with it. In the corner, Newby with the ball. Newby loses it. It would have been a carry, but she lost it. Down to Dustin, shoots, and they call a charge under the ball went in, but she ran over the defender, and they're going to call a charge on Dustin. It is her third foul.
Good take away a tough shot that she got to fall.
Yeah, she did make the basket. And coming out is Newby.
Replacing Bree Palmer.
Palmer and Newby interchange. Now keeping the ball, not letting the clock go for it. Gets clear into forecourt. Rodriguez with the ball. To Staley to Rodriguez. Displaying catch. Sasser in the 2-3 zone. And they throw it away. And it was a simple pass. I think Staley just turned her head. Rodriguez threw it right in front of her where she had been catching it. And it turnover. Wow, that was a wild one.
I think Staley was surprised that Rodriguez passed on a wide open 3-point shot.
Yeah.
They turned around, threw the ball.
34-28, South Sevier leads. They had the ball. And Dustin is bringing it across. She's got about 3 seconds to get it across. She does. And a screen set by Sorensen. She goes down the middle, shoots up another one, gets her own rebound. It's blocked by Bean and picked up by Sorensen for the ALA. And Dustin is out front pestering Staley. Almost gets a steal. Staley, nice dribbling, gets a shot off and banks it in.
Tough shot.
Nice job by Staley.
Got it up high off the backboard, and it's only a 4-point lead, four remaining.
Parsons to Sorensen. Sorensen brings it across. She almost gets it lost by Anderson. Goes on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, and I believe it will stay with South Sevier. Oh, ALA's ball.
Shelby, Macy.
And now the X defense is on. We're sitting by the coach. He said, let's see the X. Dustin out front, getting ready to form it. Now they go down the right side. Change their mind, go to the left. They pin Anderson over in the corner, and she almost hands the ball, but she does not. Dustin had it for a minute. Now Parsons and Dustin get her again. This time she throws it over the top. Shelley comes and saves her. Back in the corner to Anderson. Ride with the ball. She's fouled from behind by Parsons, and it was a foot foul more than a reach foul. And the foul is on.
Well, that's going to be a double bonus. That's the 10th.
I think it's on Sorensen.
I think.
They gave it Sorensen. She doesn't have one.
And that's the 10th team foul on the Rams, and Ride will shoot 2.
Let's take a break, 30 seconds. We'll be back.
Exceptional medical care is the mission and highest priority for Intermountain Healthcare and Sevier Valley Medical Center. Sevier Valley Medical Center is a team of physicians, nurses, and healthcare workers committed to providing the highest quality healthcare at the lowest possible cost. As your community hospital, Sevier Valley Medical Center remains true to the tradition of providing high-quality, affordable healthcare with a personal hometown touch. Serving the healthcare needs of Central Utah, Sevier Valley Medical Center.
Ride makes both foul shots. We have a 2-point ball game. Dustin comes down, goes into the corner to Palmer. Palmer dribbles all the way around the other side. Now she gives it to Parsons. She comes all the way around again. She almost traveled. She wasn't picking up her dribble. It would have been a travel. Now Dustin goes all the way around. There's a screen set. Somebody goes on their back. Jensen cannot get the rebound, and Anderson gets it for ALA. They down 2 with under 3 minutes left in this ball game. Anderson almost double dribbled. Now Rodriguez is pinned out in the corner. She throws it all the way back to Staley. Back over to Rodriguez. She penetrates inside. She goes down the corner to Ride. Ride shoots a 2 and makes it. And we have a tie ball game.
Boy, and South Sevier wants up 8. They're going to take a timeout with the score 34-34. We'll be back in a minute.
Since 1897.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
South Sevier basketball coming out of the timeout.
In all areas, but we're working on it.
We're back here. Curtis Marsh, Doug Roundy, 34-34. ALA has the momentum right now. South Sevier has the ball. They go into Dustin, and Shawnee Dustin comes down, and she's pushed out of bounds. She did go out of bounds, and they give Ride the foul, her 4th. And who has 5? Oh, 05 has 2. There we go.
That'll put Shani Dustin to shoot 1-1. 8th team foul on the Lady Eagles.
Dustin goes to the line. She'll shoot 2. No.
Yeah, just 1-1.
Just 1-1. 8 fouls on ALA, 10 on South Sevier. She shoots it. It's no good. And Bean with the rebound for ALA. Now they're having trouble deciding who's bringing it across. Ride comes down, stops, goes over to Rodriguez. She's going to barely get across in time. Staley back to Rodriguez. Presses on the X defense. Staley hasn't opened the basket. It's knocked away and tie ball game, and they were a little slow with the whistle, so the girls did the tug of war. Palmer stopped her.
That's South Sevier possession, though.
South Sevier will have the ball. Dustin was the one that got in.
Boy, and Dustin's just quick, and she's got quick hands.
And South Sevier with the ball.
Boy, they're in man-to-man full court press right now.
Yeah,
Leadership.
I couldn't tell which direction they were going. She gets it across barely in time. 5 seconds. She tried to go into Palmer, and she could not get it in time. The question was, did she get the throw off in time? Because it certainly didn't get to the player in time. And it's a turnover. Tie ball game, 34-all, 2:20 left in the game. Rodriguez with the ball, and she almost knocks over. Bean shoots and misses. And Sorensen with the inside rebound. They're going to call over the back on Bean. I think they could have let that one go, too.
Well,
Bean was way over the top.
Shelby's position was a good job that time, and she got kind of down low and kind of made it look ugly. And
Sorensen, that's twice she's drawn that over the back on Bean.
And Shelby shot her first 2 foul shots. I thought her form was great. She hit them both.
She did make 2. She has 4 for the game. And this looks no good off the back, and the rebound is up and taken by Anderson. The one 45, we didn't have her name earlier. We got it now. Rodriguez goes down, and she is pushed with an arm by Palmer. Palmer picks up her 4th foul.
Boy, just a foul they didn't need. Now you're in the double bonus. Every shot's a 2-shot foul.
That's 4.
When somebody's 26, 27 feet from the basket, you just don't need that, do you?
And she makes the first one, and that gives ALA their first lead in a long time.
It's the first lead since it was 1918.
She makes the second one. 2-point lead for ALA. Sasser with the ball. The pressure's on. However, Dustin didn't have anybody on her, and she almost double dribbled. If there hadn't been a reach in, that would have been a double dribble. Knocked the ball loose because she got it with both hands. To Sorensen. Sorensen looking. Guarded by Staley. Ride. Now on Justin. Into Sorensen. A little give and go. Back out front again. It was thrown between Jensen and Dustin, and finally Dustin gets it. Jensen with the ball, top of the key. And her defender does not come out on her. Not apt to shoot it, obviously. Parsons stops and shoots one on the angle. It was an air ball off the bankboard picked up by Rodriguez. And she penetrates for ALA, and she gets down, almost loses the ball, and it's kept alive by Shante. Shante grabbed the ball and landed on the line. She's on the floor again. Her knees have got to be red.
She's tough. I can see them. They're red from here. Big possession for South Sevier, trailing
2-point lead, by ALA, and 1:22 left in this game. They go into the backcourt. Staley, back to Rodriguez, back to Staley. South Sevier girls are trying to go between them. It could have been cut off there. It was not. Somebody got a piece of it. Anderson, top of the key. She's having trouble. Now she goes back out to Staley. Rodriguez, little triangle going now. Rodriguez to Staley, and she throws it almost away. And a foul. Intentional. A grab. She made it look not like one. That's Dustin's fourth foul. And going to the line to shoot 2. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back.
Springtime is approaching, and it's time to make sure your lawnmower is in tip-top shape. Instead of going through the hassle of loading, hauling, unloading your lawnmower to have it serviced, just so you can do it all over again to get it home, call Larry Lim from Sevier Senior Services. Sevier Senior Services will go to your home to service your lawnmower for only $34.95 for a push mower, $59.95 for a riding mower. Call Larry Lim and Sevier Senior Services today, 659-1710. That's 659-1710.
Both Staley baskets are good. A 4-point lead for ALA with 1 minute left in the game. And I found out what the services was. It's lawnmower and stuff around the house. That's neat. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a minute. 38-34, ALA leads.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Coveview Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
His influence was so far-reaching you couldn't even put a number on it.
It was the boy, not the game. He was making good young men out of them.
In order to build a small community, you have to be involved.
Kent is the TV and FM translator king of the world.
Just thick black smoke hitting us really hard, really fast, intense heat.
At 896-4021. Thanks.
The management and employees of Robinson Transport in Salina are proud to sponsor this sports broadcast.
We're back here. Thanks, Sid. Valley Tank. I knew Sid real well. Dustin with the ball for South Sevier. They trail by 4. 52 seconds left. She bounces it off the knee, and it's saved by Jensen. And Jensen reached and grabbed it, but they said it went off the line, and so a turnover by South Sevier. That one was costly.
Boy, especially when you're in the double bonus, because you got to be careful here, but you got to get the possession changed.
And Staley with the ball, looking to get fouled, I'm sure. South Sevier double teaming. They got Rodriguez. She throws one hard. Staley, nice catch. It looked like she was in trouble. And now they're going to call a foul on number 13, Palmer, and that's her 5th foul of the ball game. She is out. And coming back in is Lindgren. Lindgren in for, and that was on Dustin. I didn't think it was. I thought it was on Palmer. Dustin fouls out of the ball game.
And Shani left everything she had on the court. Diving for loose balls, stealing, scoring.
Staley shoots and misses the first one. That would have put a big dagger in South Sevier. They need 4 points to tie. She makes this one and makes it so they have to have 3 point. They probably only have time for 2 more possessions. This one's no good, and it's rebounded by Sorensen inside. And South Sevier with Lindgren. She goes ahead to Jensen. Jensen goes up, shoots a layup, and makes it. Now we have a 3-point ball game.
What a great pass that time
game.
by Lindgren, and good job by Hadley streaking the court.
27 seconds left. Let's take a timeout. South Sevier trails by 2, and ALA will have the ball.
The Sport Keeper is a family-owned sporting goods business serving the needs of team sports for over 30 years. The Sport Keeper provides excellent customer service and will always provide you and your team with performance-enhancing gear. Each time, every time. The Sport Keeper, making you and your team a winner.
And he gets it right. We started a couple commercials, but we needed it back, so he's right here to tell us, go ahead. Now, Wright is bringing the ball in for ALA. South Sevier trails by 2, 38-36, 27 seconds. They desperately need a steal. They got a quick basket that time out of Jensen. And Rodriguez with the ball. She's being pushed hard by Palmer. And now Palmer fouls her. Not a bad foul, but I think that's Palmer's 5th. So Palmer should come out unless I've got him wrong. Yeah, she has 5. They'll take a little time here and make sure that they girls cry when they foul out. Back in is Fullenbaugh. And we got Rodriguez at the foul line. That's the bad news. She's made them all.
She missed that one.
She missed one. That gives South Sevier a chance. Now a 3-pointer would tie it if she makes this one. This one's up, and it is good. So a 3-point basket is required. 21 seconds left.
Still got time
Lindgren
to go
with
for
the
a
ball.
quick 2.
She comes across half. She has Rodriguez right on her. She dribbles into Ride. She goes back out front as Parsons. She drives it. She's got to have a 3. Now they're going for a 2. It's up and good. 8 seconds left, and Jensen makes the basket, and South Sevier now has to foul. 8 seconds on the nose. 1-point game, 39-38. ALA will have the ball. They have to go to full court. Let's take another break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Everyone is value.
My name is Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in San Pete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
Hometown people helping each other grow. We're here to serve all your banking needs. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Here we go, inbounds to Rodriguez, and a quick foul smartly by, I believe, Jensen.
No, Sammy Lindgren.
They look alike. Lindgren allows 1.8 seconds to go off the deal, so 6.2 left. And, of course, Rodriguez had the ball in her hands, and she did miss one a minute ago, first one of the ball game. She's made about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And she makes the next one. She only has one miss. And here goes the next one. It is up and good. And that's a 4-point lead, a 3-point lead. South Dakota must have it 3. Lindgren brings the ball down. Rodriguez knocks it out of bounds with 3 seconds left, but it is in forecourt. So it's just about out there the 3-point line, and she's going to have Lindgren throw it in. That's got to be a 3.
Well, you could foul him right now and put him to the foul line. It makes you wonder
that
if
would
they're
be
thinking
smart
that
for
way.
ALA to do that. They go to Parsons, who is a 3-point shooter. She stops. She gets a shot up, has her arm grabbed, but not enough for a foul. She throws an air ball, and South Sevier loses the ball game, 41-38. That is the final. Was not able to get a good shot because of a good defense by ALA, and a 3-point win for the ALA Eagles. They will go on and play next week at Southern Utah University, and they will play Parowan at 5:50 p.m. on Thursday. So we'll take another break. Hard loss for the Lady Rams. They played well. Led quite a bit of the second half. They lose by 3. We'll be back in 3 minutes.